According to Ukrainian officials, the ground shook more than a mile away when an airstrike blasted a maternity hospital in the besieged port city of Mariupol. Windows were blown out and the front of one building was ripped out. Police and soldiers rushed to the scene to evacuate victims. They carried a heavily pregnant, injured woman out on a stretcher. Shocked survivors taking in the devastation. According to the Mariupol City Council, at least 3 people have been killed, including a child. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky described the strike as an atrocity, accusing Russia of carrying out genocide. However, a Kremlin spokesperson has said this is fake news, that Russian forces don't fire on civilians. Satellite images show the extent of the damage done to the port city of Mariupol since the invasion. The city has been blockaded by Russian troops for 9 days. For the first time today, top diplomats from both sides met since the war began 2 weeks ago. The high-level talks taking place at a Turkish Mediterranean resort. Ukraine's foreign minister saying no progress was made on establishing a 24-hour ceasefire.
And I came here with a humanitarian purpose, to walk out from the meeting with the decision to arrange a humanitarian corridor in and from Mariupol. From Mariupol for civilians who want to flee this area of fear and struggle, and humanitarian corridor to bring in Mariupol humanitarian aid. Unfortunately, Minister Lavrov was not in a position to commit himself to it, but he will correspond with respective authorities on this issue.
Russia's Foreign Minister Sergey Lavrov afterwards said his side reaffirmed the initiative that the Russian side once put forward to open humanitarian corridors on a daily basis remains in force. Meanwhile, unprecedented restrictions have been placed on English Premier League side Chelsea's ability to operate. The club's owner, Roman Abramovich, was targeted in sanctions by the British government. He's among 7 wealthy Russians who had their assets frozen by the government. The sanctions freeze his ability to sell the club. A 2-day summit of European Union leaders begins today in Versailles, just outside Paris, where Ukraine will be the dominant issue on the agenda. The Taoiseach Micheál Martin will be among 27 heads of state who will discuss ways to address the fallout from Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Sarah O'Connor, Virgin Media News.